guys? Welcome to the channel. As you can see, we have an all-new fun-filled, power-packed show in line for all of you. But before we get started, take a moment, hit that subscribe button. We stream and upload a new show like this every week. And if you have the bell on, you'll be notified the moment we go live. Well, I'm excited to get this show started for all of you. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy Fat Guy Radio Show.
Fat Guy Radio Show. We'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you. But you won't know until you listen. Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze.
It all began with a knock at my studio door. There, through the frosted glass panes of my wood vinyl door, stood an outline of a rather built specimen. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. What could be so broad in the shoulders, narrow in the hips, with hair so tall it could clean my mother's gutters of her 1940 Victorian Connecticut home? No longer could I sit in my anguish of intrigue. I had to let this specimen in. My door opened, and there, standing as dangerous as a spider in a baby's meal. When I gazed at him, I felt like a helpless baby. From shoulder to shoulder, he appeared as if he was built from the pieces of a huge jigsaw puzzle. As I turned to walk away, I asked, "What brings you to this part of the city?" With a voice so husky it could pull a dog sled, he said, "I need some bonus content." Asking me for some bonus content was like asking me about a Maltese Falcon. My only suggestion would be an ethnic car dealer, but knowing the nighttime was cold and lonely as a motel on the side of the road, I told him to check out Afterburn. He looked at me with a twinkle in his eyes so bright if he was standing in a tree you'd think it was Christmas. He said, "Afterburn, huh?" I replied, "Yeah, Afterburn." I was trying to be tough as nails, but those incredible, truly soaked eyes were my weakness. I had to find a way out of this conversation like an abandoned 3-year-old in a cornfield maze. But before I could excuse myself to the men's room through my frosted glass wood vinyl door, he turned to me like a NASCAR driver making a left-hand turn. With his one single finger pressed upon my cheek like Play-Doh through a ricer, he said, "You're a good man. Afterburn it is." And like a swan exiting the pond, he sauntered through my frosted glass pane wood vinyl door, and I watched as his shadow grew blurrier than an overserved businessman's eyes at a company happy hour. He was gone. It was at that time the resolution was hitting me on the head like a baseball bat. That man was going to subscribe to Afterburn, and he was going to love it like a fat kid loves when the ice cream truck stops right in front of his house. It was a day I'd never soon forget.
Yeah, boy! This is the Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze. Blaze? Is that a marijuana reference?
You know, DT, one thing about us is neither one of us are really good spellers.
No, I'm definitely not.
I'm the worst speller. I can't. Do you ever find yourself, though, Googling words that you can't spell?
It depends on when and how I'm needing to spell this word.
Okay.
If it's via text message, then I just start throwing words out there and hoping that the algorithm like changes it, and Siri's like, "Did you mean to spell this?"
Right.
And then I can just click on it, or like I spell it incorrectly and then see if it has any replacements. If those fail, then I do turn to the
You turn to the
Yeah, I turn to the goggles, and I try my hand at that.
Okay. I don't lean so much on Siri on the Magic Vagina phone because I don't text.
Okay.
Well, no. Do I? I don't know. I really never caught myself, or maybe it's just so reflexed that if Siri catches a word that's misspelled,
you straight up Google it.
No, I just automatically just let Siri do whatever it is, even though we always know it's never duck you.
Right.
It's never duck you, and Siri always wants it to be duck you, and that's never the case. So I allow her to do some autocorrect on it. But the reason why I asked this question is because I found a list.
Ooh. I know you love them lists.
I do love a list.
We haven't done a list in a while.
It's been a minute. It definitely has been a minute.
Yeah.
Of Google's
Return of the lists.
Return of the list. Yeah, return of the list. Oh yeah, return of the list. One more time, you know I got the list. So Google's top 10 misspelled words searched in 2023 thus far. And we're only in September. And I say that like the year's not almost over. The year's pretty much over.
Quickly, before we hop into this list, let's expound about this year being over. Why was it that as a kid, days and years seem to drag on?
See, you're going to that place that you went last show where you think someone in the Matrix has sped up, has put the fast forward button.
I'm just saying. Did I say that last show already?
You mentioned the fact that you feel that time for some reason has sped up. Like days aren't as long as they used to be. Time like day and night, not just the daytime, but day and night. Like there's like you look up and it's January 1st and then you blink and it's September 14th.
I swear I celebrated my birthday last week and it's already September.
I did celebrate your birthday last week. It was a reason for me to buy cake.
Well, there you go.
But yes, I agree
small
with
victories.
I agree with small victories. I agree with you that time feels like it is sped up. I 100% agree with you on that.
But let's get back to this list.
Yeah, but
I'm curious.
But on the list, because I'm guilty of it. I'm on a computer, 90% of the day, and I misspell things all the time.
Okay.
Or it's not that I misspell them, then have to check. It's that I know I'm going to misspell them. So I check. So these Google
it's a preemptive check.
It's a preemptive check. So these Google top 10 words, I wanted to see if any of these words are words that you and I frequently have to Google.
Okay.
Frequently have to Google. All right. So this is the top 10 misspelled words searched on Google and the number of times they have been looked up so far in 2023.
Okay.
Let me set up my bell and dinger. And will you hear a bell if I have, or if I haven't, you'll hear a buzzer. And same thing for Daniel Taylor. All right. First word is
government name just thrown out there.
What did I say?
Daniel Taylor.
Oh, and what's your name?
DJ. Mocha Cup.
You're looking fine as hell today, boy. My mind's telling me no. All right. So, first word. Restaurant. Do you ever struggle typing the word restaurant?
Yes. I'm like sitting in my head trying to think how to spell it right now, and I guarantee I'm going to be wrong. I'm actually going to type it into Google to see if I got it right.
I can't tell you. I can't try to spell it myself because I have the list in front of me, but I screw this word up all the time. There's no way that I'm ever going to spell restaurant properly.
Oh, I got it. I got it right my first time.
How do we know? You could just be saying that because you Googled it.
No, I literally typed it in, and like I didn't have to like scroll down and hit the right way. I typed it in.
You typed it in, and it didn't red squiggly line you?
Nope.
All right. So
I figured out how I am going to remember to spell this correctly from now on. is rest you want.
It's not rest you want. It's rest you want.
Well, I guess I spelled it wrong. Google didn't correct me. Resta Urant.
Okay, so you spelled it wrong. Hey, don't worry about that. Let me tell you about colors that don't have an E in it. Now listen, the word restaurant, I screw that up all the time. All the time. I'm guilty of that, and so are 95,000 other people that have Googled that word 95,000 times. Next one. All right. I'm just going to get ahead and preemptively buzzer myself on this one. Pneumonia. There's no way I'm spelling that properly.
That's that P word, right?
That's that. It's not. See, this is where English goes wrong. It's not pneumonia. It's pneumonia. When you sound it out, it's pneumonia.
All right. I just tried to spell it with my eyes closed, and I was wrong. I put an extra N in there. No, I put an extra M in there on accident.
See,
I think that was just me a miskey.
It's pneumonia.
Yeah, because it's it's PNEUMONIA.
If you ever wanted to know why we're in radio and podcasting, this is why.
Look, Corey, my numbers job. I speak for a living. I talk.
Yeah, but you don't type.
Exactly. I don't need to know how to spell these words.
Yes, you do. We should. We're smart.
I just need to know how to say them out loud.
Okay, well, read them. Next time you say pneumonia out loud, pronounce it properly.
Pneumonia.
Next one, appreciate.
That one I know actually how to spell.
Okay, all right. Don't Google it. Hands in the air.
I actually know how to spell that one.
Spell it.
APPRIECATE.
You do not know how to spell that word.
That one I do not know how to spell.
You do not know how to spell that word. I don't even know why you set yourself up for that. You put an I before E.
Oh,
except after C. It's
all right. But the funny thing is I use that one all the time and actually type it in without having to like. So I brain fart right now. I know how to spell that one.
I don't believe that for a second.
I use that one all the time. I always tell people I appreciate you, and I always type it. I appreciate you, and I never hit the middle button. I type it out all the time.
You definitely getting the red squiggly line. This is another one that I screw up all the time because I confuse it with another word, and you will know what the other word is the minute I say the word.
All right.
Recipe.
And you confuse it with receipts.
I confuse it with receipt, and I see, I just confused it right now. The word is receipt.
You confuse it with recipes. That one I always struggle with spelling. That one I always have to let Siri help me out. And the thing is I get so bad at spelling. Siri's always telling me I'm trying to spell recipes. I'm like, no, bitch, I need you to spell I need you to spell receipts for me because I can't figure it out right now.
So see, I even did it here. It was a Freudian. It was a Andrew Floyd Webber slip, a Freudian slip that I said recipe instead of receipt, and the word is receipt. AK-47 joining us in on the YouTube live. Thank you so much, AK-47, for joining us. Beautiful, guilty, never can spell it.
I can spell that one.
That one's one that I know because I do type that one.
Yeah.
That one I know, Siri automatically says, this dumb MFer is typing beautiful again. And she automatically knows to change it.
I know how to spell that one because of Bruce Almighty.
Okay, I bet you can't spell the next word, though.
Oh, you don't want to test me on beautiful?
No, I don't, because I want to move forward because this has gone longer than it was supposed to. Niece.
Yeah, that's Niece.
Okay, I'll give you that one. You got that one.
Because I have two of them, mother.
I don't have any anymore.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I do. I take that back. Sorry, Bea. Sorry, Trinity.
Yeah, I was going to say, your niece's little D's kid.
I totally forgot. Well, you know what? Hell, if he called more, actually, he calls a lot. That was on me. I screwed up. I was thinking about the family that went away.
Yeah.
That's where I was thinking about, the trauma.
I understood.
Yeah, thank you very much. This one, Guilty of myself. Can't spell it. Maintenance.
I know how to spell that one.
Maintenance. You don't ever screw up the word.
Every once in a while I might, but I know how to spell it.
All the time, bro. Okay, this one, I'm sure you know how to spell because you've typed it about me.
Okay.
Though I am, or I used to be, or I'm not so much as I was before.
Bougie.
How did you? That's insane.
Hey, yep. Bougie.
I can't spell it, though I am not as I once was before, as I hit my microphone, but bougie.
Yeah.
B-O-U-G.
Yep, one of them bourgeoisies.
This one, after Taco Bell, you can't spell.
What?
Diarrhea.
I can't spell that one.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. It's just the way that we do it on the show.
Yeah.
You know?
Facts.
Last one. I'm guilty of this one because it's always a trip up of a T or a D. A T or a D.
Okay.
A T. I can't make the D. I'm just gonna back out of that visual joke. Congratulations is the word.
I always put congrats.
It's okay. You can put congrats, but people pronounce it congratulations.
Yeah, they do.
Because the word congrat is like, thinking about someone that's graduating or has graduated to another level or from college or from the university or something like that. Backing up, I like the way that AK-47 spelled beautiful. BE-A-YOU-TEE-FUL. She got it.
I always just say bootiful. You are bootiful. BOOTYFULL. Bootyful.
Build a beer full. Congratulations. I always screw up the T or the D. Outlook gets me on that all the time. Outlook catches me on congratulations all the time. Some of the words that I was surprised that didn't make the list was calendar. I'm guilty of screwing that up. Conscience.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's conscience.
Yeah, that's
how I remember that one.
Conscience. See, you just taught me how to remember it now. Now I have to remember conscience. Thanks for giving me 2 things to remember, bro. 2 things.
2 of them.
Sergeant, not sergeant. Embarrass. I never screw up embarrass. Oh, this one. Guarantee. Charles Barkley. Guarantee.
Actually, I struggle with guarantee today.
Can't do it.
Literally guaranteed today.
Yeah.
I was like, is it G-A-U? No, it's G-U-A.
Yeah. Guarantee. I'm out on that. And accommodation. I spell accommodation. I'm good on accommodation.
One of them that I always used to struggle with, and I'm recently gotten a lot better with it, but I was struggling with all the time. Schedules.
The word schedules?
Yeah, schedule. Because it's
SCHEDULES?
Yeah, that's how you spell it. And I always...
This is the blind leading the blind, bro. You can't tell me I spell that right if you can't spell it right.
No, that's right now because I know it. It's SCHEDULES. Schedules.
All right. But you know what? We can spell right?
What?
Show start. Damn it, son of a bitch! I can't even get that right.
Radio show, we got the Fat Guy. Radio show, it's
Fat
the Fat
fingers.
Guy. Radio show, hey America, you wanna laugh? How about you get down with the Fat Guy cast? We got Corey, he's bougie, yeah. And we got DJ, he never does anything. Radio show, radio show. Put them together, they are fun. Here we come again with the Fat Guy Radio Show. Radio show. Radio show. Fat Guy Radio Show. It's the Fat Guy Radio Show. It's a radio show, not a podcast. Oh. Boom. Let's go.
Live from Arizona, USA, broadcasting worldwide with more than 1 million downloads, heard by the best fat fanatics. This is Fat Guy Radio. You want a delay?
R.I.P.
It ain't that big of a delay.
Sorry.
This is Fat Guy Radio Show, home of Arizona's hot talk radio. I'm joined by Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good, bitches?
And I am your host, Corey Blaze. I had a good line and I totally forgot to write it down. So we'll do it next go around. Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive, accessible show. We welcome your input or questions on our live stream. Like AK-47 says, carousel was a word that she struggled with today. What the hell were you typing that required you to spell carousel? Oh, she was probably planning out the next time she was going to throw her kids around in the city somewhere on a carousel.
Or she was talking about how the cops kept coming in and out dealing with that water thief. Was like a carousel. Oh,
AK-47, I got something for you too, by the way. I found, we never really into detail about AK-47's water thefting.
Oh, that's true.
But AK-47, I found my little lock that goes on the spigot outside.
I think she heard the show and bought her own.
I don't know if she got one. AK-47, did you get one? If you didn't, you can have the one I have. You just got to get a lock. I found it in the bottom of my garage. All right, nice. No one else listening to this is going to know what we're talking about, but nevertheless, we'll go on with the show, ladies and gentlemen. We leave your comments or question below the video if you're watching us on the replay. You can also tweet us at Fat Guy Radio Show. Use hashtag Fat Guy Radio Show, all one word. We may read your comments on the air. You're also welcome to slide into our DMs before, during, or after the show. And today's show, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by our swag merch store. High quality, stylish swag from shirts to aprons, cups to mugs, something for everyone at affordable prices. Grab yourself a funny tee or a sweet tea, as in the t-shirt. This is a very old commercial, but I'm going with it because I can't come up with one on the top of my head because I got a little bit of a headache. By shopping our swag store, helps keep this show afloat. Shop today, the swag merch store at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store, and we appreciate you doing so. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Fat Guy Radio Show. Thank you so much for joining us. You know, I was thinking about that Google Top 10 list thing, and it was kind of funny. We got a bit of a hard break right now. Just one quick question here on this hard break. Are you like a mouth washer when you brush your teethuses? Like Scope or Crest or something like that?
Yes, actually I am.
Okay. Do they literally tell us? And this is a quick hitter. Do they literally tell us to spit it out?
Yes.
I looked on the back of my Scope bottle earlier today. I didn't see any instructions under the directions that said to spit it out. I went to Crest's website, literally went to their website, and it tells, I love this new technology, and it tells you how to use mouthwash. And nowhere in these instructions on the Crest website does it say spit it out.
No?
I didn't see one thing that said spit it out. It says it tells you to watch the clock. It tells you to dilute it. It tells you to use the right amount. Watch the clock. One of the keys to using mouthwash correctly is to swish it in your mouth for the correct amount of time. Read the product label, and most mouthwashes recommend that you swish the product around in your mouth for 30 seconds to 1 minute. Oh, then spit it out.
Boom.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that was a good quick hitter. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here because our opening went a little bit too long. Hey, you know what? When we get back, we're going to find out colors that don't have an E in it. All right, this is Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. AK-47, I'd ask you to say that you saw it too. Everybody clearly saw it. Corey, once again, old, fat, and just a loser. We'll be right back after this. Good Lord.
Corey, you know, I do my makeup every single show day on Thursdays. But people won't see us if they don't know where to go. They can go to YouTube and like, comment, and subscribe to my beautiful face.
It's not just your face, it's all of our faces. My face is there, D-Tay's face is there, Little D's face is sometimes there.
Well, sometimes, yeah, he's on that N-word time.
But you're absolutely right, DA. We go through a lot to look good on our live stream. So we like to invite everyone to catch us out on our live stream. And the one greatest thing about the live stream is that people can interact with us.
I mean, they can comment live time and then they'll be on the show.
And become part of the show.
Can I say like, comment, and subscribe again?
Say like, comment, and subscribe again.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Again.
Again.
Our show streams live on Facebook on Thursdays at 7 p.m. And then you can watch us the next day on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/FatGuyRadioShow. It's amazing. Only thing about that on YouTube the next day, you can comment, but it won't be on the show.
I mean, but we'll see it because we watch me all the time on the playbacks.
Well, I'm on the show too, dear.
They're wacky, they're zany. Wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
Just when you thought it was safe to turn the volume up again, Corey and the guys are back with more.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we caught up a little bit on time.
Yep.
All right, welcome back to the show, everybody. This portion of the show is brought to you by our friends at Walmart. Oh my goodness, I told myself to not spend in September on like existential stuff.
Okay.
So, but what I found myself doing is multiple orders from Walmart, and I'm talking food orders, like every meal, and it's just so frequent that the little blue schmuck guy just knows me now. You know what I mean? But hey, if there's any place I'm going to spend money and I'm going to save money, it's going to be at Walmart. And every time I do order my grocery orders or order an item from Walmart, like my laundry room storage shelves that I installed, I do it all through the banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. And we ask you to do the same thing. It helps support the show when you do shop through the Walmart banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. So as we head into the fall season, yes, what better way to prepare yourself than at Walmart? And yes, the Halloween decorations are flowing aplenty. Lots of creative things that you can do, even with items that are not Halloween specific.
Ooh.
You can get at Walmart through the Walmart banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. And we thank you so much for doing so. All right, welcome back to the show. Whoa. Glad that was a quick hitter no matter what. Damn it, I didn't load this one into, that's okay. Did you hear about the prisoner that escaped in Pennsylvania?
No.
Okay, let me set the tone. I'll catch D-Tay up because everybody else is clearly aware of this. There was a gentleman named Danilo Cavalcante or whatever, and he escaped from a jail, and they have footage of him escaping. Dude did like some Superman wall walking. He crab walked out of the jail up walls that were close to together, and he got out and he escaped, and he was out for like 2 weeks, I think. Out for like 2 weeks and stuff like that. And I thought I had this up, but I don't have it up. And so they caught him just this week. They ended up catching him. But what was interesting is when they caught him, they number one, he got caught by a canine, one of their dogs, right?
Okay.
And the dog's name was Yoda.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so first the dude, Spider-Man's out of jail.
Okay.
Then he gets caught by Yoda.
Right.
You know what I
Always
mean?
using the Force.
That's just the Force, you know? Prisoner who broke out of jail. Yeah. All right, let me see, because I'm trying to find a picture of this. And they ended up catching him. And so forth. But when they caught him, they did something that I haven't seen law enforcement do. And I'm trying to find, okay, here's the picture. I think I got the picture here. And of course, it's not a very big one. Because I'm not totally prepared on this. So great. Nevertheless, the interesting thing that happened, they caught the guy breaks out, everything's good. When they caught him, since you're Google the picture of the guy.
Yeah, I did.
They caught him, and then law enforcement poses for a group selfie with the guy.
Wait, they posted a group selfie with?
You see all of these guys in like army fatigues surrounding this bloodied criminal who escaped, and they pose for a selfie with him. I wish I had the picture loaded up, folks, but unfortunately I don't. I wish I had it loaded up, but I do not have the picture loaded up.
All right, I'm looking up the picture right now.
So they all posed with this guy after they captured him, after he was found in some wooded area, I believe he was, because that's how he kind of evaded. He evaded people, or he evaded law enforcement by hiding out like in the woods or something of that nature.
Yeah, because they had to use heat-seeking planes and dogs to find him.
Yeah, Yoda found him. But okay, I got it. I found it. All right. So here's the picture from CBS News Philadelphia that shows this large group of law enforcement officers standing around this dude. He's in the center, and they're literally holding up a phone and posing a picture with him.
That's okay. I'm not terribly upset about that.
I don't understand why that would be why would they feel the need to have to do that?
Documentation.
The documentation is when they walk his ass back into jail.
Corey, you being a fat guy, you never had to hunt for your food. Now, I say that because if you ever went fishing or hunting or like you went after game, when you make the catch, you commemorate that and document it with a photo. You see those people holding at them big fishes, big ass fish.
Yeah.
You see them people holding up them deers by the antlers.
Yeah.
You see lions from those mean people shooting lions out in Africa.
Yeah.
Well, this was a man hunt. It wasn't a man go find. It was a man hunt.
Okay.
So they hunted this man.
Mm-hmm.
And now that this group of people had caught this man, they commemorated it and showed their game with a photo. So now they framed those photos. They put them in there. Hey, y'all remember when we went on that 2-week manhunt to catch this Spider-Man looking guy?
He has Spider-Man moves. He doesn't look like Spider-Man. He probably looks a little bit like Peter Parker. Can't really tell. He was covered in blood. I hear that. Well, we've done manhunts before.
Mm-hmm.
This seemed a little showboaty. And I'm not defending the dude. The dude clearly deserves to be in prison because he killed his girlfriend.
Now,
in front of her kids.
It seems showboaty.
It's a little showboaty by law enforcement, in my opinion.
It's showboaty because you're seeing the aerial view. There's no pictures of the frontal view because you see in the picture that you showed, there was a man holding the camera of them taking the pic. The pic we saw was from an aerial view.
There is. I had the picture from
the front.
The front. It was available somewhere.
Most of the times you won't even see those. There's picture with the manhunt when they catch the guy. There's always a picture. They always take a picture.
It seemed a little showboaty to me. Like, I understand that it was a high profile case. I understand it was a high profile chase. You know what I mean? And the guy deserves to be in jail. He shouldn't have escaped. But I mean, the dude, yes, he's a danger, but he's more dangerous to women he makes his girlfriends because those are the ones he kills.
Corey, your humanity's falling out right now.
My humanity's falling out just a little bit because
just a little bit.
It just seemed like it was a little bit too much to have one guy. I understand all those law enforcement officers work diligently and hard, and we applaud them for their hard work. But when someone catches a big tuna off the coast of San Diego, all the crewmen and seamen don't get in the picture. The guy that caught the tuna is in the picture standing next to the tuna hanging upside down dead.
It depends on how big the tuna is. Because sometimes the guy who caught it will get the first shot with him and the tuna, and then you will get photos of the whole crew. Because the guy who drove the boat, you wouldn't have got the tuna without him.
Okay.
With the guys on the deck helping you reel that in, you wouldn't have got it without him.
I don't know tuna very well, so I'm going to go to something that I know very well.
Okay.
Shoot 'em, Elizabeth. Gators. When they catch the big gators on the A&E show, there's only the dude that shot the gator and his assistant that shot the gator that stand up next to him. The whole town folks don't get in this photo with the gators.
Facts. But all these men the dog got the guy.
The dog
So
owner
you're saying
the lead guy and
the team that had them giving the scent and
it
directing
should have
the
been
dog.
5 guys in that picture, not 50.
You know what, Corey? I'm going to do you one better. It should have just been the man and the dog in the picture. Just a man and a dog with the dog mouth on the man leg.
And the man
Just
and the
holding
dog
him,
and the
say,
dog in the
"I
face and the face and the dog and the green grass girls all around and the green grass girls all around.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, and the green men all around and around and the green men all around.
I think it should have been the dog, but if they would have just put the prisoner and the dog in the photo by themselves, the dog probably would have bit him again.
Right.
I just think that 50 mofos behind the brother out there is a little bit. I just thought it was a little showboaty. I mean, they did. I'm not disparaging the hard work that they did. Just seeing that picture, just kind of like, did we have to?
Yes.
We had to?
We had to.
We knew that the dude was caught. They told us he was caught. They showed us when they walked his little ass back into jail.
But only 2 dudes are holding them, escorting them, right?
No, when they escorted him back in, according to the image from another news source, there was like 12 people around him because they was afraid he was going to run again.
I said holding them.
Oh, holding him.
Right? Only 2 dudes, right?
Yeah.
So.
Those should have been only 2 dudes in the picture.
So, when Jimbo in row 14 of the 75 guys behind him says, hey, I was there and we helped catch this guy, and his grandkids and his kids don't believe
Why
him.
would he? That's showboaty, dude. If he's taking he's posing in the picture just to show his grandkids?
Exactly.
That's showboaty.
It's the world's most dangerous game.
Dude killed one chick. Dude killed one chick.
How many chicks must die before we can capture a guy and have 15 million people behind him? It's the Million Man March behind this guy. He's standing up there like the Washington Monument.
How many chicks must die for this dude gonna have to? All right, so listen, ain't nobody gonna be. Law enforcement ain't out there to be doing heroic moves and posing for pictures to show off on Instagram and TikTok in front of their grandkids 10 years from now. This ain't Jeffrey Dahmer. This dude killed one girl. We didn't even know his name prior to this.
Corey.
It was showboaty.
Corey, when teams win national championships, when they win NBA, NFL, World Series,
I don't know what that is.
And they take those pictures, why do every person in the organization have to hop in the photo? Why not just the team themselves?
I'm going to tell you right now, I allegedly am part of the organization, and I have never, ever been in a championship photo.
Because we have never won a championship. You brought it up.
You don't have to do that.
But, why do they all get rings? They didn't do the work. They did the behind the scenes work. I take it back. They did a lot of behind the scenes work. I'm sorry. I appreciate everyone in the organization.
Your argument is futile. Let me tell you about colors that don't have an E in it. Listen.
I'm just saying. They showboating in a lot of things. Let these people showboat, and I'm gonna let you rip them apart for it.
I don't think I understand that it was good work. Congratulations. Thank you for getting that guy off the street. If he would have never been caught, the one thing that you should have just told ladies to do is don't become his girlfriend, because those are the ones he kills. But I didn't feel threatened. I ain't planning on being his girlfriend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't randomly. He killed one person. We got some dude that walked to Circle K the other day killed 8 people, and we ain't worried about him. He got a donut, some coffee, and went on his way. But this dude,
Coffee with meth?
no, this dude got a selfie with the entire freaking law enforcement force in PA. I just thought it was a little over-serving.
The entire law offices of...
The entire law offices of murder and murder and murder. Pose with the selfie. Please
the entire law offices of steal, rob, and kill.
Entire law offices of it was just one girl.
The entire law offices is this is better than divorce.
That's the only way of divorce I believe in. Someone's got to die.
Hey, marriage is like a gang. If you leaving here, you're leaving in a pine box.
Exactly. You get jumped in, there ain't no jumping out. Just a little over. Everybody was fixated with this
Corey,
because we do love a little bit of a manhunt.
Corey, when wedding photos are taken, why do they take the whole pictures of the whole wedding party when it's just the bride and groom? Lawyered, let's go.
No.
That's a little showboating.
No.
I don't need to know everything.
It was the most important. Though wedding, ladies and gentlemen, let me mark off to say that getting married is the stupidest thing you can do. Yet a day of wedding is a day that you are supposed to showboat. Same thing when you take a picture with a brand new baby or a brand new vaginal discharge. And the doctors and the nurses come in there. Yeah, that's a showboaty moment. Catching a dude.
Wait. So you're okay with them taking a selfie with the whole medical staff?
If the medical staff was in there looking at your woman's vajayjay and a human being came out of it, you earned a selfie.
But when you go on a manhunt for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
To catch an escaped murderer. Murdering women off the street dates.
Only his girlfriend. He had one woman.
Yeah, because he only had one girlfriend and she threatened to break up with him.
That ain't our fault. She shouldn't have broke up with him.
That's not called for a selfie.
The pee shouldn't have been that good and he wouldn't have killed it. Listen.
It was the only pee you can get. So he killed it. Literally.
Listen, I'm not saying that a selfie shouldn't have been taken.
Just not with that many people?
Just not with 1,700 men.
So if there's, I'm just saying, if there's 1,700 people in the operating room to give birth, only 5 of them get to take a picture?
If your child's birth requires 1,700 people.
I saw a cafeteria worker in one of these pictures, Corey, because she served the mother lunch. Served the mother lunch.
Hey, mother can't eat lunch. She should be bringing her ice chips and saltines.
I didn't say what the lunch was, but she served it to her.
Overkill.
She brought the dad a Whopper.
She brought. If she went across the street during the wife's labor, went across the street and got the dad a Whopper, she deserves a selfie.
No, she deserves to date this guy because who the hell is eating Whoppers? They taste like burnt.
That's very true. And besides, if she dates this guy, she gonna end up getting herself a nice cold cup of dead. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take ourselves a quick break right here. You're listening or watching or streaming Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everyone. If I can, for a moment, talk to the fellas out there. Fellas, do you suffer from envy of what those other guys have? Maybe you feel like you're not matching up to the average American male. Has your girl dropped hints that you need to make a change? Well, I am here with a solution to those problems we men don't like to talk about. The cure to any ailment that plagues 9 out of 10 men is subscribing to the Fat Guy Radio Show bonus show, Afterburn. For less than the price of one of those little blue pills, you can last an extra 75 minutes a month. Take it from me. Not only am I the spokesman for Afterburn, I am also a subscriber. Shame will be no longer after you subscribe today at fatguyradioShow.com/Afterburn. Afterburn. Recommended by 1 out of 5 doctors. And even that one doctor was still questionable. Fat Guy Radio Show, Afterburn.
Fat Guy Radio Show. They're wacky, they're zany, wacky and zany. It's another wacky and zany show.
This is Fat Guy Radio Show with Corey Blaze on FatGuyRadioShow.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. If you're just joining us on our live stream, I am your host, Corey Blaze, and that guy right there is Daniel D. Taylor.
What's good?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need to, I don't want to say vent, but I want to express myself.
Go for it.
Okay, listen. Men, guys, yam bag and baseball bat card member carriers of the world. You with external testes. Stop crying over these women on social media. Stop it. Let me tell you why. One, women outnumber us on this planet. If you found her, there's at least 20 more. It's a 20-to-1 ratio, women to men on this planet. And I'm talking about the guys that are on social media with their magic vagina. Oh, although I'm missing you, although, and it's probably your fault her ass left. Listen, if they don't want you, let them go. I hate to sound like Medea, but if they don't want you, let them go. Take the pee off the pedestal. There's more pee out there. And let me tell you this, guys. How many married women do you hear saying, after I dumped him, he won me back after he cried for me on TikTok? You don't hear them saying that.
5.
You don't hear them saying that.
5.
They walk away from you because of something you did or something she did or whatever it is or whatever. Because you know what? It had to be something bad. Because mutual separations you don't end up crying about somebody that's a mutual separation where y'all both just feel like, it just wasn't working out. And you high five and you part as friends and you have a beer every other Thursday.
Yeah.
Those you don't cry about. The ones you cry about is the ones you screwed up. Tell me I'm lying. It's the ones you screwed up. Now, stop. I think what it is that it's not, I called it something. I phrased this new term. You might want to write this down. Penis posting. Those emotions that you're putting on social media about the girl you lost is not your head on your shoulders doing that. It's your head in your pants doing that. Because you were in your mind at that time thinking you were never going to get the vajayjay ever again. So you're crying out for the vajayjay you costed yourself. That's not you. That's your peen. You are peen posting. Stop it. They outnumber us. Now, I'm not going to let the women get away.
Okay.
Women, I'm talking to you too. Women. There ain't one right-thinking man on this planet that has said to himself, damn, she will look so much better if her eyelashes were cartoonishly large. Not one dude has ever said that.
You know what's funny?
Not one dude is hoping for a woman with freaking giraffe legs.
You know what's funny?
For eyelashes.
I say that stuff all the time. Because if a girl ain't coming to me with her eyes looking like they trapped behind Alcatraz, I don't want it.
You want to, if a guy has to use a machete to see you blink, you're doing too much with the fake lashes. When did fake lashes become the new beauty regimen? It's okay to have short little curly eyelashes.
If I can't spread your feathers to see the windows to your soul, I don't want it. It's like opening the drapes in the morning. I want to literally get dressed up in my army fatigues and put on my hunting hat, and I want to trench through your forest of eyes. If I can't see your eyes behind bars, if I don't have visitation hours to your eyes, I don't want it.
So DT is looking for someone with peacock feather lashes. No, there's no way. You don't hear any husband saying, I married her for her eyelashes.
That's what I'm looking for. If I don't have to go to the store 3 times a day for mascara, I don't want it.
So you want a woman that's got to paint her eyelashes at Earl Schreiber.
If you're not using a paint roller to roll on your mascara, if your eyelash pencil isn't a extra large Sharpie, I don't want it.
So you don't want a girl that eyelash color doesn't come in a 5-gallon Home Depot paint bucket.
Exactly. If your eyelashes don't look like the top of my head right now, Corey, look at it. If your eyelashes don't look like the top of my head right now, I don't want it.
Okay, DT's the outlier in this. All of us other right-thinking men, we're not impressed by your eyelashes. If they're there, they're there. If they're not, they're not. And here's the thing. Once you done oohing and they're going to fall off and be stuck to the pillow anyway.
And guess what happens? I roll over, pick them up, and I use them as covers. Like, if I can't shelter myself from the rain in your eyelashes, I don't want it.
DT wants to burlesque dance with your eyelashes after a night of passionless passion.
Wow.
One more thing.
That hurts a little. I feel disrespected on that one.
It was intended that way. And men, one more point to you. I'm coming to you twice just to make it equal. There isn't one right-thinking woman that says to herself, he would be so much more sexier if he wore his pants lower. They never say that. Never once. No woman is saying, I married him because his pants sagged.
And I'm going to stop you right there because you're right. You're right. But men don't sag for the women. The lower your pants are, the more gangster you are.
That's not true.
Corey, I don't even wear pants half the time just to show how gangster I am. If my pants aren't tied to my shoes, you wouldn't even see them.
You are not gangster. You're a nudist. That's not gangsterism. That is nudicisms.
Corey, I buy a belt for the concrete just so that my pants drag behind
You're the only one that walk around here with ankle belts. Okay, we understand your ankle belts, all right? You again, DT, the outlier. Normal right-thinking men, trust me, women are not saying, ooh, damn, Poppy, your pants so low.
I got 16 pairs of shoes because each one got their own set of pants sewn into it.
That's why all the back of your pants got holes in them because you didn't walk on the back of them.
Nah, all the front of them got holes because they just dragged on the floor.
No one wants your Nike pants. Okay,
they're not Nike anymore. They're just Ikes.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're a little old, so they're just.
I done rubbed off the end. The end just came off. There's not even a swoosh. It's a check.
And that's right. And they Ikes, ladies and gentlemen, and that there is a warning why you shouldn't go with a man like that, because if he's Ike, you definitely finna be his Tina.
Exactly.
He gonna bust you across your eye.
My middle name is Swahili for Ike Turner.
Ida Mae Butler, he finna bust you. Listen, we gotta stop doing all this craziness on the social media. And I know I'm saying this just to say it, to fill 7 minutes of the show, because it's not going to stop. Because if we stop crying for women if men and women stop crying for relationships that they screwed up on social media, there will only be posts on social media that will be people crying for people to come back crying about relationships they've screwed up. Because that's all social media is. Oh yeah, and cat videos.
Facts. Also, can I say something to the women real quick? It won't be horrible. It's going to be quick. And maybe you can expound on it if you like. But women, can we stop leaving these men for every small inconvenience that they have? Like, oh man, I just left this man because he was leaving boogers all over the wall when he picked his nose. Like, buy a magic eraser, you're good. Because all I know is when I'm in bed and I'm picking my nose and I'm digging for gold and doing brain surgery, the easiest way to go is right here on the back wall.
Okay, I'm going to expound on that. Women, if you want to leave your man because he's wiping boogers on above your headboard, to the left, if everything you own in a box to the left.
If your headboard doesn't look like a Booger Picasso, I don't want it.
Nobody wants a Booger Picasso. Nobody wants a Booger Picasso. Who wants a booger? Hey. I can just hear the toast at the wedding now. I married him because he created me. A Booger Picasso.
How do you spell Picasso? Do I gotta Google that?
You're gonna have to Google Picasso. Let me tell you, it's not spelled like pistachio. I'm not going to expound on that. Okay.
AKA off the
AKA.
Oh,
as known as.
Nah. AK-47 off the YouTube says, I guess she uses her eyelashes to swipe them away. Facts. And that's if I can't use your eyelashes like a feather duster to knock off my dry, crusted boogers off the back of our Picasso, I don't want it.
DT, I'm telling you right now, any woman, know what, DT, I ain't even talking to you. Women, if you date DT and he creates you a Booger Picasso and you want to leave him, I will help you. I will pay for your moving truck. I will pay for any relocation fees that you have. I will even pay for your lawyer once me and you slash his tires. I am okay with you leaving DT if he paints you a Booger Picasso.
Wow, that hurts.
That does hurt because you don't need to be wiping your nasty bacteria-laden COVID-dripped noogies on some unsuspecting woman's wall. That's disgusting.
That's how I mark my territory.
You pee in the corner like normal men do.
No, because when the next man comes in, I want my DNA right there. So he'd be like, who was in your house?
He's not going to be able to say that because he's going to be too busy throwing up.
Good.
Puking.
That means she's going to kick him out and call me back up.
I will pay for all your relocation fees, ladies, if DT paints you a Booger Picasso. I mean, why don't you be like a normal guy and instead of flicking your boogers above the headboard, why don't you just cut your toenails and let them bounce and pew all over the room? That's normal.
I guess I'm weird then because I literally sit there and cut my nails, gather them up, and walk them to the trash can. I actually keep my nails and then throw them away. I don't.
Okay, you're not weird. I'm weird because not only do I collect my nails, I will literally build a little paper towel covering, like a little paper towel igloo, to slip my hands in to chip my nails so that any of those little ones that like to fly off. Mm-hmm. They don't fly off. They have nowhere to go. It's like a little coffin of nail clippings. Protection.
So
I use 3 paper towels to make this half circle cone thingy to slip my 2 muffs in to go at my nails. So
you're not weird. That's smart.
Yeah,
I'm still weird because I cut my nails in sections so they don't fly off. I don't just put the whole nail in and clip. I literally start in the middle and cut it in half and then cut pieces off so that they don't fly away.
Okay, I lied. I have a nail technician coming to my house. All right, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right here. You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Later on in the show, we'll be teaching you how to build your own Booger Picasso. We'll be right back after this on FatGuyRadioShow.com. It's a Steve Stream Hitman. We gon' get in the hot tub when you subscribe. It's a Steve Stream. Hey, good God, we gon' get in the hot tub when you subscribe. For 2023, we present the Steamy Steam Stream. When we reach 50 new bonus show subscribers at any level, we'll do a live hot tub stream. Subscribe today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn. A hot tub stream. What could be better? Subscribe today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn. 18 and over, please.
Fat Guy Radio Show.
Where did you get that muffin? Muffin button. I didn't install a muffin button. And where did I get this muffin?
You're listening to Fat Guy Radio Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This portion of the show is brought to you by the aforementioned bonus show Afterburn. It's pretty much this, but with naughty words. And we do all kind of crazy things on Afterburn. It's like, our swag store helps us out a lot. Our bonus show is the next best thing to helping keep this bus chugging. So the bonus show is an extension of this, but with naughty words and freakiness. There's no rules, no commercials, no limits. Available at 3 subscription tiers: $3, $8, and $10 if you're nasty, Miss Jackson. You can always start at the first tier and work your way up at any time. Become a subscriber today at FatGuyRadioShow.com/afterburn, and we appreciate you doing so. All right, welcome back to the show. Whoa, 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 ladies and gentlemen, everywhere, everyone. Okay, so I am 0-2 on eating out exploration.
Okay.
Okay, the COVID. I'm getting better at going out. Okay, we've talked about this. I'm not so much Howard Stern, but I'm telling y'all this: if this thing resurfaces, I'm going Howard Stern. I'm going full Howard Stern. I will be that. I will work camera I'll become camera bubble boy.
Oh wow!
All right, don't let this thing come back. I can't. My mental can't take it. But my therapist needs therapy.
Speaking of which, and I don't even know if I want to let. I'm gonna tell it on the show anyways. I'm gonna put it out there. I just had my first therapy session ever.
Don't it feel good?
I'm cured now.
No.
After one.
No,
I'm just playing.
You're not. Go back.
I'm going
Go back. It works.
And
go again.
I have a session booked for next week. Like
Do you go weekly?
Well, so
you need to go. Matter of fact, I know your life. You need to go daily.
I can't afford it, and he's actually pretty cheap, and I still can't afford it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna at least try to go 2 to 3 times a month.
Okay.
I just did this 2. I just did it this past Monday, and I got another session on Tuesday.
That's a really hard transition.
I
Okay,
know.
I'm glad that you are. I am a proponent and a champion of therapy. I have been in therapist. I have been in therapy since this whole panty thing.
Yeah.
But with the pandemic over, but COVID is still looming out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The pandemic isn't over just because you're over it.
So you're 0-2 on your.
I'm 0-2 on food exploration. I'm going to tell you this now. Okay, one place I won't mention these places by name. Okay, I'm not going to mention them by name. All right.
Have you already mentioned one by name?
I have not mentioned one by name.
Okay.
I have not.
Well, because there's a place that you were telling me that you were thinking about going.
Is it the cinnamon roll place?
You did tell me about the cinnamon roll place. Did you ever go out there?
That's 0-1. The cinnamon roll place in Sun City. We talked about. I don't know if we talked about it on this show, or if we talked about it on the bonus show. Or
I know
we
talked about it because it was in a place where. We talked about it in Sun City.
Okay.
And you were afraid to go.
I was afraid to go, and rightfully so. Listen, I've been trying to get a good cinnamon roll. Don't send me a Cinnabon link, you bastards. I don't want like a corporate industrial non-personalized cinnamon roll. I want some lady with dirty fingernails was rolling at 3:00 in the morning. That's the cinnamon roll that I'm looking for. Okay.
So you're looking for a cinnamon roll with a Booger Picasso in the
I'm
back.
looking for a Booger Picasso cinnamon. No, see, you just ruined it for me because
You
now
said dirty fingernails.
I did.
And I'm saying
listen, it was a euphemism.
Her fingernails is dirty because she's making Picassos.
Okay, that's nasty.
In the cinnamon roll.
Her fingernails are dirty because she was blending brown sugar and cinnamon. I'm telling myself in my mind, because those are the rules that I made up in my own mind. You're not going to ruin this for me.
Brown cinnamon and cocaine.
So I'm looking for cocaine bear cinnamon rolls. And I found, and a friend of mine suggested the place in Sun City.
Yeah.
I went. No cinnamon rolls. You have to like call and reserve their cinnamon rolls. But while I'm in the shop, this little shop in Sun City, literally in the thick of Sun City, I'm uncomfortable and I'm standing there and it was one lady ahead of me. No. There was nobody ahead of me. It was me. I walked in, I was greeted, the staff, everybody was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting there and I'm looking through the display case and I'm like, where the cinnamon roll? It's about 9:30 in the morning. I'm like, where the cinnamon roll is? So then I asked Lupita behind the counter, I'm like, can I get one of your cinnamon rolls? She's like, oh, we're all out. You got to call in and reserve those the day before. I'm like, for one cinnamon roll, you got to call and reserve. And as I'm having this back and forth with the non-cinnamon roll having lady, I feel someone's hot breath on the back of my neck. And this is not an exaggeration. Dude was literally humping my ass. He was humping ass close to me in this shop. What none other person in the damn restaurant but me, cinnamon roll lady crew, and that guy. And he was all up on me where I literally feel his breath on the back of my neck. Okay, now look, I'm getting comfortable going back into places, but I ain't getting comfortable close to people. Okay, yeah. Dude was on the back of my neck to the point where I looked over my shoulder and gave him a dirty look. Okay, now listen. The display, he wasn't trying to look in the display cabinet. The display cabinet is 20 foot long.
Right.
Glass everywhere.
Right.
Snacks and delectables on display. There was no reason for him to be that close to me. Okay, so I turn around and I give him a little look to kind of send a signal, back up, bruh. Okay? He didn't get it. Old head. I ain't gonna tell you what color he is, but you can guess. Old head. So then a few seconds go by or a minute goes by and he's still up on my Rooter Tooter Fresh and Fruiter. His phone is literally connected to my ass Wi-Fi. He's that close.
Oh, wow.
So now I turn around to him and I take a step forward and turn around to him and say, is there anything I can help you with? He's like, do you work here? I'm like, no, I don't work here, but you're too close. Can you take a step back? He's like, oh, sorry. So he stepped back in the end of the exchange with the dude. It was just really weird to begin with. Yeah. So because I was in the shop and they didn't have cinnamon rolls, I didn't want to be that guy to just like say, okay, well, F you and bounce. So I ordered like, a couple of donuts. I didn't want to do something, make it worth it, And the donuts were, but it was still a loss because I didn't get cinnamon rolls. And I got in the car and I'm driving back up Grand Avenue. And I thought to myself, did that guy scan my pockets? Because people do that nowadays. They stand close to you and they will scan your pocket for your credit card information, and they can read. That's why we have wallets now that have deflectors and protector covers on it, because people will scan your wallet. Now, luckily, I don't carry a wallet.
Ooh.
I knew that the restaurant carried Apple Pay. So the only thing I had in my pocket, was my magic vagina phone. But I was thinking, why was that dude so close to me? It was weird. Now, normally I'm not one to shy away from dudes being close. What? But that guy was awkwardly close, and I was already disappointed that I didn't get a cinnamon roll. Fast forward a couple of weeks.
Okay.
I've been having my mouth fixed for a certain sandwich. Is this what you and I talked about? The sandwich place?
Yeah.
Okay. Don't mention it by name, please. I'm friends with the owner.
Yeah, I'm just saying the sandwich place that opens at a weird time.
No. The stand? No.
No, it's not a stand. It's an actual place.
Text me the place that you're thinking of. Text me what you're thinking of. Because if it's what I'm thinking, I don't want you to say the name because I don't want to offend anybody. It may have just been an off day. But nevertheless, I have my mouth fixed for a certain sandwich. Okay? Oh, let me look. I have my phone. That's
or that.
okay. I think we're trying not to say it, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on. I typed in.
You need to Google how to spell that.
Yeah,
you
hold on.
Clearly didn't do it right. Yes, it's not that, but I know where you're going. Okay, it's that place. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I had my mouth fixed for this particular sandwich, and my mouth had been fixed for this particular sandwich for quite some time. And then we had a holiday last week, Labors of the Day, and Labor Day, and they were open, and I got excited. And this sandwich place is clear on the other side of town.
Yeah.
It's about a 35-minute drive from my house. Okay. And I was really excited. So I went online. I ordered the sandwich. I timed it out. I had to gas up the car because it was that far away. I go there. I was kind of dressed schlumpy because my plan in my mind was to order the sandwich online and do what people normally do when they order the sandwich online, pick it up from the pickup window. Okay. I get into the packed parking lot. Find one of the last 2 remaining parking spots right in front of the pickup window. And the pickup window got a sign in it that says, "Come inside for your pickup orders."
Oh, wow.
Now, I'm dressed like a homeless man in the homeless camp in downtown Phoenix that came back after they moved me out. I sat in my car for about 2 minutes and I said, I'm just going to have to commit. I didn't drove 40 minutes to get this sandwich. I'm just going to go in, So I threw on my mask, went in, place was packed from A to Z, went over, and I was immediately brokenhearted as my order was sitting on the counter with my name on it. I would have expected that the order would have been in some type of heat source, but okay. And immediately after that, I thought this sandwich is not going to survive the ride home. And I was right. It did not survive the ride home. The fat had recongealed. The French fries had unfried. And there was something on that sauce, on that sandwich that just wasn't right. I don't know what it was. The cheese felt like it was a horrible experience.
I am so sorry.
And I was heartbroken. 0-2. 0-2 on eating out. And I haven't been out to eat since then. Because I've been just so busted, and disgusted. I don't want to be brokenhearted, especially by the sandwich place. It's a place that I love. It'd be like if I did my yearly Pete's Fish and Chip place and the food wasn't horrible.
Right.
I expect my food to be horrible. I expect to sit in the drive-thru line for 2 hours.
It'd be like if I went to my bi-yearly Waffle House visit and the workers don't fight.
Yeah.
Like I pay for UFC and waffles.
If you at the Waffle House and a fight don't break out, you at Denny's. You is not at Waffle House.
If you at Waffle House and they have clean utensils and a fight don't break out, you at IHOP.
If you at Waffle House and the server greets you when you walk through the door, you are not at Waffle House. You are at Chili's.
If you at Waffle House and they refill your cup without you asking, you are at TGIF Fridays.
If you at Waffle House and you walk in and 1,500 law enforcement officers don't take a selfie with you, you is in Pennsylvania.
If you... Wow, I have one more.
Hit it.
I have one more.
It better be worth the showstopper.
I have one more.
Hit it. Go. It better be good.
If you at Waffle House and the crackheads ain't lighting up outside your windows, you are at Red Lobster.
My Red Lobster got crackheads.
That's true.
Matter of fact, one of the lobsters
was a crackhead.
Smoking crack. All right, AK-47 nasty because she got the $10 full Monty subscription, a bonus show. She nasty as hell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just closed out my script. That's not good. All right, here we go. We're going to get to it. All right, my apologies to Justin Bieber. We just plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you about the swag merch store. Shop now at FatGuyRadioShow.com/store. or through any of our social media links. We definitely appreciate you doing so. Let me remind you about our bonus show, Afterburn, at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. Subscribe today. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to FatGuyRadioShow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. Give Fat Guy Radio Show's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Not Twitter, X, and YouTube pages a like and a follow. Tell everybody you know about the show. When they ask you what's it all about, tell them. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
What's good?
I've been Corey Blaze with our show's battle cry, Skinny People.
Ask me.
Fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. We're all stronger together. See you at the top. Good night.